Good morning. These are the reading, language arts, and phonics lessons for Wednesday, May 6th. For today's lessons, you will need workbook pages 73 and 78, and you'll also need your pencil. We're going to start with workbook page 73. Okay, let's start by practicing the two words to know that we're going to be using today. The first word on the top, H-E-L-P. The sounds are h, e, u, p, h, e, u, p. Help. Help. Will you help me fix my bike? Will you help me do my homework? The word help is our first word. Our second word is H-A-V-E. The sounds are h, a, v, h, a, v. Remember, the E is silent here, so our word is have. Have. I have 3 dogs. I have 2 cupcakes. Do you have any brothers or sisters? All right, help and have are our words today. Let's continue on to workbook page 73 and get started. Here we are now on page 73, and please make sure that you go ahead first by starting off and put your name at the top of the page, okay? And we're going to continue with our words to know that we were using on our last page, and those two words are have and help. If you look, they're in the top of our box up here on your page 73. Have and help. Okay, we are going to read each sentence and look at the missing space and see which word goes into the blank. Okay, now we may need to look at the picture at the end of the sentence to see if we need some help to see which, oh, help, there's one of our words, to see which word may best fit in the blank space in the sentence. So let's go ahead with number 1 right there, and let's read along. Will you blank me? Will you blank me? Okay, so the little girl needs something from her parents. Will you have me? Or will you help me? Which word do you think best fits in there? Will you have me? Will you help me? Go ahead and choose the word from the box, have or help, that best goes in the sentence. Will you have me? Will you help me? And write the word on the line. All right, number 2. You can look at the picture, the mom and the little child have something there. Okay, let's look at it. It says, I blank a rag. I blank a rag. All right, our two words are have and help. I have a rag. I help a rag. Okay, I have a rag. I help a rag. Okay, choose the best word to go into the blank in the sentence and write it on the line. Number 3, remember, if you need to pause so that you have time to finish writing your word on the line, pause the video. All right, I don't want you to get behind or try to get frustrated and try to catch up, okay? All right, so number 3, it says, I blank a mop. I blank a mop. All right, you look at your picture down there at the end. So which word goes best in there? I have a mop or I help a mop? I have a mop, I help a mop. Choose the word from the box that best fits in the blank in the sentence and write it on the line. All right, now for number 4, take a look at your picture. Looks like everybody in there is doing something. And our sentence says, we can all blank. We can all blank. Okay, let's read our words from our box up in the top. We can all have. We can all have. We can all help. And look, we have a exclamation mark at the end of that. So they're saying it with excitement. We can all have, or we can all help. So decide which of those two words should go into the blank. For number 4, we can all have or help. Once you're finished writing all of your words, make sure that your name is at the top of the page, and go ahead and make sure that you go to page 78 is next, and I'll see you there. For this lesson on this slide, you're not going to need your papers, pencils, or anything like that. We're going to practice before we go on to the next one. If you remember from yesterday, we were talking about subjects and verbs in a sentence and how they have to agree or your sentences won't get along, right? So let's practice here before we go on to our assignment and do a little bit of practicing, okay? We're going to start up in the top section right there where our friend Vic is eating his lunch. Let's read the sandwich. Let's read the sentence and see which verb goes in the blank. It says, Vic eat or eats lunch. Vic eat or eats lunch. Which one should go in there? Remember, Vic is singular. It's only one person, so our verb should have an S at the end. All right, let's look at our next one. Our next one is the girls eat or eats lunch. The girls eat or eats lunch. All right, we have the girls, which is plural, so we should use the singular form of the verb. The girls eat lunch. All right, let's move down to the next one. Right here, she jump or she jumps. She, just one person, singular, right? So we need to use the S at the end of our verb. So our sentence would be, she jumps. All right, and our last one here, they paint or they paints. They is plural. There's more than one person there. So we need to use our verb, the regular form of our verb, paint. They paint. All right, good practice. We're going to go ahead to the next slide. Have your workbook page 78 ready, and we're going to get ready to do some work of our own on this. Here we are now on page 78. All right, and of course we're going to start off by writing our name up in the top section where it says name. All right, once you're done with that, let's go down into our word box and see what words we have. All right, in here, these are not our high frequency words or sight words, our words to know. These are our verb words, and we need to put them in the sentences below and make sure that they agree with the subjects. So we need to make sure that we're putting the correct verb into the sentence, okay? So let's read the sentence. Well, first let's start off reading our verbs up top and see which what we have up here. This one says sing. This one says walked. And now notice at the end of the verb walk, there is an ed at the end of it, which means ed. It happened in the past. Okay, yesterday I walked to school. All right, and our last one is two words, will grow. All right, remember when you will, if you will do something, you will do it tomorrow. That is a future. That's something that you will do in the future. Okay, so let's take a look at our sentences and see which verb and which tense, okay, past, present, or future tense of the verb goes in with each sentence. All right. Number one says the plant blank. All right. So what should we put in there? The plant sing? The plant walked? Or the plant will grow? What do you think should go in there? Sing, walked, or will grow? I know what I would put in there. Let's see what you guys think. Make your best choice and write your answer in the blank line for number one. All right, number two says the children blank. Okay, the children sing, the children walked, or the children will grow. Let's take a look at the picture and see if we can get some more information. What does it look like they're doing in that picture right here at the end of sentence number two? I know what it looks like they're doing. It looks like they're making music with something that they also use to talk with. The children, what word do you think goes there? Sing, walked, or will grow? Write the word that you think goes into that blank. All right, number three says they blank. They blank. Let's take a look at our picture down here at the end. And the kids are going towards the school. There's also a bus, but these kids are going a different way. So let's see which word best fits our sentence and our blank space. They sing. I don't see anybody singing there. They walked. Or they will grow. I don't know. What do you think? They sing, they walked, or they will grow. Choose the best word from the box up top and write it into the blank line on the bottom for number three. When you're finished, that's all for language arts and reading today. If you haven't done your math or your science or social studies, then go ahead and get finished with that. But if you're done, then that's all for today. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow.